If you place two objects close enough to where you can't walk through it, and then jump out and slide, you'll get zipped right back to where you were. This glitch simply improves by getting off your board. The easiest method is just to spread eagle, then get on your board. But the speed doesn't come till you get off your board afterwards. By timing when you get off your board, you can either get shot straight down, or go straight into the sky. But there's way more to it than that. What if I told you you can delay it while riding on your board? Which means gapping is totally back, baby. This is like the Turkey 2.0. And just like before, depending on when you get off your board, you either get shot backwards, straight across, and sometimes upwards. Let's say you don't pop a trick, but get off your board right as you exit the ramp. That will launch you either straight up or out of the map as if you were to just done a slingshot glitch. Actually, you don't even need a ramp. You can simply roll off a ledge and get off the board. Big launches aside, because you really can't use that for gapping, you actually don't even need to place a ramp. You could just ollie on flat and still get off your board and get sent across the map. This clip here is an exception. You usually don't go this far. I just happened to get a really good one. There is one rule to this. It does not work on flat. When you are on your board, there is a timer for when you can ollie and get off your board to launch yourself. If that timer runs out, you are not going anywhere. But you can increase or decrease that timer depending on your setup. And the timer on your board is dictated by how long you were in the air before you got back on your board. As an example, I have a setup on top of the mega ramp at the stadium. Because I was in the air so long, I'm able to ride across the ground and still ramp off the stadium ramp and launch myself. Now I have a setup on top of the Hedgemont shop, and I roll all the way down to ramp off of this middle section and not go anywhere because the time in air wasn't as long as I was on the ground. And if you were to hippie jump, you would only go as high as you were when you first started that spread eagle. The only exception to this is if you were to jump off a really high building, like I did with M Corp, and then do a hippie jump that will actually launch me.